Did you know there's a person out there who makes a living by professionally apologizing? Imagine being hired to say, "I'm sorry," all day long, for mistakes you didn't even make. And that's just one example of the many bizarre and surprising jobs we're diving into today. From tasting pet food to milking snakes, these jobs might just change the way you think about work forever. Let's jump in. The first. Professional apologizer. Yes, companies hire people whose full-time gig is to say, "I'm sorry." But this isn't your half-hearted "oops, my bad." These pros deliver apologies so sincere they could probably talk your grandma out of being mad. It's customer service on steroids. I mean, who wouldn't want someone else to handle their awkward apologies? The second. Pet food taster. Okay, so your dog is eating better than you thought. Pet food tasters, yes, human ones, test the flavor, texture, and smell of dog and cat food. Don't worry, they spit it out. At least we hope they do. Honestly, this job raises a question. Who woke up one day and decided to chew kibble for a living? The third. Odor judge. This job stinks, literally. Odor judges test deodorants, air fresheners, and even diapers by using their noses. Yes, their real noses. Imagine spending your day sniffing sweaty armpits or trash bins to decide if a new product smells fresh. Makes your coffee break seem like paradise, doesn't it? Fourth, chicken sexer. No, this job isn't as scandalous as it sounds. Chicken sexers are pros at determining whether baby chicks are male or female. And they do it fast, like lightning fast. It's critical for poultry farming, but let's be honest. The title is an instant conversation starter at parties. Fifth, iceberg mover. You know how the Titanic really needed one of these people? Iceberg movers tow dangerous chunks of ice away from shipping lanes to prevent disasters. It's cold, wet, and probably terrifying. But hey, at least you get to say you've saved lives by fighting glaciers. 6. Snake milker. This one's not for the faint-hearted. Snake milkers extract venom from snakes like cobras and rattlesnakes to make anti-venom and medical treatments. It's basically playing chicken with a reptile that could kill you. High stakes, but imagine telling people at dinner parties that you milk snakes for a living. 7th. Line stander. Hate waiting in line? Good news! There's someone who'll do it for you. Line standers queue up for concert tickets, product launches, or even DMV appointments. They turn standing around into a business. Honestly, this might just be the most genius side hustle ever. 8. Professional cuddler. Yes, you heard that right. Getting paid to snuggle with strangers is a legitimate job. Professional cuddlers offer comfort and emotional support to people who may be feeling lonely, stressed, or just in need of human connection. Think of it like a warm, non-judgmental hug. For $80 an hour. If you're good at setting boundaries and don't mind awkward silences, this could be your dream gig. Just don't fall asleep on the job. 9th. Golf ball diver. Ever wondered what happens to all those golf balls that land in water hazards? Well, there's a person for that. Golf ball divers suit up in wetsuits and dive into murky ponds to retrieve thousands of balls. It's cold, dirty, and you might bump into the occasional snapping turtle, but it can pay up to $150,000 a year if you're good at it. Who knew pond muck could be so lucrative? 10th. Face feeler. Skincare companies in the US hire professional face feelers to evaluate how smooth and soft a person's skin feels after using their products. These experts use their hands to detect even the tiniest imperfections. Imagine explaining this job at Thanksgiving. No, I don't use fancy machines. I just touch people's cheeks all day. Which job do you think is the weirdest so far? Comment below, and let's keep the weirdness rolling. 11th. Water slide tester. Imagine getting paid to ride water slides for a living. Water slide testers ensure the slides are safe, thrilling, and fun before they're opened to the public. The perks? Free access to water parks and bragging rights at parties. The downside? Testing an unfinished slide might leave you with a bruise, or 10. 12th. Professional mourner. Though it's more common in other cultures, you'll find professional mourners in the US too, especially for theatrical funerals. These individuals are paid to cry convincingly and add a sense of gravity to the ceremony. Think of it as acting meets grief counseling, with a dash of drama. 13th, Panda Nanny. Okay, so this one's a bit niche, but it does exist in the US through panda loan programs at zoos. Panda nannies care for these adorable fluff balls, feeding them, playing with them, and ensuring their habitats are top-notch. It's hard work, but when your coworkers are pandas, it's worth it. 14th, Ice cream taster. A dream job for your sweet tooth. Officially called flavor gurus, ice cream tasters test new flavors before they hit the shelves. It's not all fun and games, though. They need to evaluate texture, taste, and even how the ice cream melts. The best part? You're basically eating dessert for science. 15th, gumologist. If you love chewing gum, this could be your calling. Gumologists work in research and development for chewing gum brands, testing flavors, tweaking textures, and ensuring every stick delivers the perfect chew. It's a surprisingly technical role. Who knew gum science was so advanced? 16th, dog surfing instructor. Welcome to California, where even the dogs know how to catch a wave. Dog surfing instructors teach pups to balance on surfboards and ride the waves like pros. It's as hilarious as it sounds, and yes, there are actual competitions for canine surfers. Totally pawsome. 17th, chicken wrangler. In the world of Hollywood, there's a need for animal specialists, and chicken wranglers are one of them. These pros train and handle chickens for movies, commercials, and TV shows. Whether it's getting a chicken to cross the road or stand still for a close-up, these wranglers make it happen. 18th, pet waste removal service. The poop scooping professionals. These are the unsung heroes of clean backyards everywhere. They brave the elements and the occasional landmine, so you don't have to. Think of them as the sanitation ninjas of the pet world. Not glamorous? Maybe not. But essential? Absolutely. 19th, virtual gold farmer. If you're a fan of MMORPGs, this job might sound familiar. Virtual gold farmers in the US spend hours grinding in online games to earn in-game currency, which is then sold for real money. It's repetitive and time-consuming, but for hardcore gamers, it's the ultimate work-from-home gig. 20th, bubble wrap popping professional. If you have an obsession with popping bubble wrap, this could be your dream job. Some companies hire professional poppers to test the durability of bubble wrap and ensure it's as satisfying to pop as it should be. It's oddly therapeutic, isn't it? 21st, human statue. You've probably seen these folks in tourist hotspots like Times Square. Human statues paint themselves silver or gold, strike a pose, and hold it for hours. It's an art form that takes incredible patience and endurance, and it's a great way to rake in tips. Just don't sneeze mid-performance. 22nd, avocado tester. You can thank avocado testers for the perfect guac. These experts squeeze, prod, and inspect avocados to ensure they're at peak ripeness before they hit grocery store shelves. It's satisfying work, though you might get a hand cramp after testing hundreds in a day. 23rd, professional sleeper. Dream job alert. Get paid to catch some Z's. These slumbering superstars are the MPVS of mattress testing and sleep studies. Just imagine, napping for science. Sure, there might be some scientists analyzing your REM cycles and drool patterns, but hey, a paycheck's a paycheck, right? 24th, luxury toilet tester. You've heard of mattress testers, but luxury toilet testers take it a step further. Companies hire individuals to test high-end toilets for comfort, function, and water efficiency. It might sound strange, but hey, someone's gotta do it. 25th, UFO investigator. UFO investigators are hired to investigate strange sightings and encounters. They gather reports, interview witnesses, and analyze evidence to determine whether UFOs are involved. It's a job that attracts people with a deep interest in extraterrestrial life and the unexplained. Which one of these jobs sounds the weirdest to you? Or better yet, which would you actually try? 26th, digital detox consultant. Digital detox consultants help people disconnect from their devices and social media for a healthier, more balanced life. They often lead workshops, retreats, or one-on-one coaching to encourage people to step away from technology for a while. 27th, professional whistler. Imagine getting paid just for whistling. Well, that's exactly what a professional whistler does. From soundtracks in movies to advertisements, these whistling experts add a bit of flair to audio productions. If you've got a killer whistle, this could be your ticket to fame. 28th. Alpaca shearer. Fancy sweaters come at a cost, and that cost is hiring someone to wrangle alpacas and give them a haircut. It's like being a barber, but with way more spit. 29th. Professional clapper. In some cases, especially on TV shows, a person is hired to clap and cheer at the appropriate moments to set the mood for an audience. Think of it like being an audience member, but you're getting paid to give the producers the applause they need. If you've got a loud, enthusiastic clap, this one's for you. 30th. Fake wedding guest. Don't have enough friends to fill your wedding seats? No problem. Fake wedding guests are paid to attend your big day, dance awkwardly, and pretend they've known you forever. 31st. Pet psychic. For the spiritually inclined pet lovers, being a pet psychic might be your dream job. Pet psychics claim to communicate with animals, helping owners understand their pets' needs and desires. Some skeptics may laugh, but when your client is a rich dog owner, it's hard to argue with the paycheck. 32nd. Tooth fairy. No, not the magical creature from childhood tales, but real-life people hired by companies to dress up as the tooth fairy and visit children who've lost a tooth. They leave $1 or $2 under the pillow and make the magic happen. It's a fun gig if you love dressing up and possibly scaring kids in the process. 33rd. Professional snuggler for pets. Pet snuggling is the next step after cuddling humans. People hire professional pet snugglers to keep their pets warm, comfortable, and happy. You could be hanging out with puppies, kittens, or even bunnies. All day, every day. This is a legit dream job for animal lovers. 34th. Spider remover. Some people are terrified of spiders and will do anything to avoid them. That's where spider removers come in. They're hired to carefully remove spiders from homes or offices and relocate them far away. If you're calm under pressure and have a serious love for wildlife, this job is for you. 35th. Human remains detector. When it comes to police investigations, human remains detectors use their sensitive noses to find decomposing bodies. These specially trained dogs are an essential part of forensic investigations. It's a tough and somber job, but these dogs help solve mysteries that humans cannot. 36th. Netflix tagger. Ever wonder how Netflix knows what you'll like? Thank the taggers. These lucky humans get paid to binge-watch shows and assign tags like quirky, dark, or people with fabulous mustaches. 37th. Cardboard tube tester. These are the unsung heroes of online shopping. They're on a mission to ensure your precious cargo, that inflatable T-Rex costume, arrives safe and sound. Their weapon of choice? Pure, unadulterated destruction, crushing, smashing, and drop-testing cardboard tubes. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. 38th. Chicken dance instructor. Believe it or not, there are professional chicken dance instructors who teach this goofy, fun dance at parties, weddings, and even corporate events. If you have the moves and the enthusiasm, this could be your calling. 39th. Professional prankster. Ever wanted to pull pranks for a living? Professional pranksters get paid to plan and execute elaborate practical jokes, often for TV shows, movies, or corporate events. They set up wild situations and capture people's reactions for entertainment purposes. If you're a fan of chaos, the harmless kind, this job could be your calling. 40th. Professional mermaid. Professional mermaids are hired for parties, events, and photo shoots. They dress in elaborate mermaid costumes and swim at aquariums or beaches, sometimes performing tricks or interacting with guests. It's a unique job that requires great swimming skills and a lot of imagination. 41st. Professional awkward moment creator. Some companies hire people to create awkward situations for training purposes. These professionals help train employees to react calmly and competently in uncomfortable or embarrassing situations. 42nd. Car hiker. In places like Los Angeles, where parking can be a nightmare, car hikers are hired to help park cars in busy areas. They scout out the best parking spots and walk the car there. Think of it as valet parking, but you get the exercise and the car is on foot, not by keys. 43rd. Pet detective. If your pet has gone missing, there's a professional for that. Pet detectives use tracking methods and their knowledge of animal behavior to find lost pets. They're hired when all other avenues fail, helping pet owners reunite with their furry friends. It's not glamorous, but it's definitely a service many pet parents swear by. 44th, Bubbleologist. Bubbleologists are people who specialize in creating and performing with bubbles. They can perform bubble shows for children's parties, corporate events, and public demonstrations. These professionals create massive, colorful bubbles in intricate shapes and designs. 45th, Bodyguard for animals. Some high-end clients, including celebrities and wealthy individuals, hire bodyguards, not just for themselves but for their pets. Animal bodyguards ensure their clients' animals are safe when out in public or at home. It's a serious job with a lot of responsibility, and it pays well if you're a fan of animals and protecting them. 46. Gum remover. The sticky scourge of city sidewalks has met its match. These urban warriors wage war against discarded chewing gum, armed with scrapers and a whole lot of patience. They're the reason your shoes don't get stuck to the pavement. Let's just say, they've probably seen things you wouldn't believe. 47th. Fireworks designer. When it comes to putting on a great fireworks show, there's an entire team of fireworks designers making it happen. These experts design intricate firework displays, ensuring the colors, shapes, and timing are perfect for the crowd. If you love explosions and creativity, this could be the most fun job ever. 48th. Balloon animal artist. These artists specialize in twisting balloons into shapes, anything from dogs to swords to entire balloon sculptures. Balloon animal artists are hired for parties, corporate events, and festivals. It's a fun job if you're good with your hands and have a knack for impressing kids. 49th. Professional hula dancer. In Hawaii, hula dancers get paid to perform this beautiful, rhythmic dance. Whether at weddings, corporate events, or luau's, professional hula dancers showcase the cultural art of storytelling through dance. If you love to dance and embrace Hawaiian culture, this is the job for you. 50th. Spaghetti harvest expert. Okay, this one's a bit of a hoax, but it's a hilarious US tradition. Every April 1st, people celebrate Spaghetti Day, where they show off spaghetti harvests. Some pranksters even take it to the next level, dressing up as spaghetti harvest experts and pretending to pull spaghetti from trees. It's all in good fun, but it's the ultimate example of creative, if nonsensical, US professions. 51st. Professional sand sculptor. Some people turn sand into art. Huge, detailed sculptures that are featured in festivals or competitions. Professional sand sculptors travel the world, carving massive castles, animals, and even human figures from sand. It's a highly specialized skill that takes years to perfect. If you have a passion for the beach and artistry, this could be your perfect job. 52nd. Extreme ironing specialist. Ironing clothes isn't usually an extreme sport, but that didn't stop people from turning it into one. Extreme ironers take their boards to the top of mountains, underwater, or even while hang gliding. If you're the type who loves multitasking in odd situations, this might be your chance to get paid for a truly bizarre hobby. 53rd. Virtual goldfish trainer. Goldfish can be trained to perform simple tricks and tasks, and virtual goldfish trainers help owners teach their pets unique skills using technology and gamified training techniques. The job requires patience, persistence, and a love for pets, but it's a quirky and fun career. 54th. Professional frog catcher. In some areas, people are hired to catch frogs for research, food, or even for sale as pets. Professional frog catchers need quick reflexes and knowledge of frog species to help with various business or research-related needs. 55th. Dog beer brewmaster. Yes, dog beer is a thing. Brewmasters create non-alcoholic, pet-friendly beers with flavors like peanut butter and beef. It's perfect for when you want to share a cold one with your best bud. 56th. Professional, oh my god, screamer. Some amusement parks hire people to ride roller coasters and scream in excitement to hype up potential customers. Imagine screaming, oh my god, 40 times a day and getting paid for it. 57th. Cheese sculptor. For those who enjoy both art and dairy, cheese sculpting might be the ultimate job. Artists use large blocks of cheese to create intricate sculptures for festivals, parties, and even corporate events. The best part? After the show, you can snack on the artwork. 58th. Laughter coach. Laughter therapy is a real thing, and so are laughter coaches. These professionals are hired to help people learn to laugh more freely, which can help reduce stress and improve health. If you're the type of person who can laugh on command, this might be your dream job. Just try not to giggle while giving advice to clients. 59th. Worm picker. Providing gourmet meals for fish, one wriggly worm at a time. These folks have a knack for finding the juiciest, most irresistible worms that fish just can't resist. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to keep those bait shops stocked. And who knew worm wrangling could be so lucrative? 60th. Skyscraper window washer. Got a fear of heights? Don't even think about this one. These daredevils dangle hundreds of feet in the air, armed with squeegees and nerves of steel. They're the reason those towering skyscrapers sparkle. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a window washer cleaning the 45th floor. Talk about a room with a view. 61st. Professional sniffer for perfume companies. Perfume companies need people with a trained sense of smell to evaluate scents. Professional sniffs assess whether a fragrance works well, if it's overpowering, or if it needs adjustments. So, if you're into flowers, spices, and fragrances, you could be earning money by sniffing. 62nd. Luggage inspector. Ever wondered who checks your bags for illegal items or prohibited substances at airports? Luggage inspectors are responsible for ensuring that no one's carrying anything dangerous or forbidden. They work with advanced equipment like X-ray machines to scan bags, and they play a vital role in airport safety. 63rd. Human guinea pig for medical trials. In the world of medicine, clinical trials are essential for developing new treatments, and human guinea pigs make it possible. These brave individuals volunteer to test new drugs, vaccines, or medical devices, earning compensation for their participation. It's not for the faint of heart, but it could make you some serious cash while helping others. 64th. Rodeo clown. Rodeo clowns do more than just entertain the audience. They protect the riders from angry bulls. Their main job is to distract the bulls after a rider falls, allowing the rider to escape safely. It's a dangerous job that requires quick thinking, agility, and a great sense of humor. It's certainly not for the faint of heart. 65th. Movie popcorn butterer. Ever wonder why your popcorn at the movies is perfectly buttery? Someone's job is to master the butter distribution, ensuring every kernel gets just the right amount of golden drizzle. 66th. Comic book colorist. In the world of comic books, the colorist is just as important as the illustrator. They add vibrant colors to comic panels, giving life to the artwork. If you're an artist who loves comics, you could be behind the scenes making superheroes look their best. 67th. Food stylist. Food styling isn't just for Instagram influencers. Professional food stylists work with chefs, photographers, and food brands to make dishes look picture-perfect for ads, menus, and magazines. You're basically turning a meal into a work of art, and then getting paid for it. 68th. Pumpkin carver for Halloween. During the Halloween season, there's a demand for professional pumpkin carvers who can create intricate designs for parties, events, and homes. These artists can carve pumpkins into masterpieces, taking the art of Halloween decoration to the next level. 69th. Professional movie extra. Ever seen someone in the background of a movie and wondered how they got that gig? Professional movie extras are hired to fill in scenes, whether it's walking down the street or sitting in a restaurant. They don't get much screen time, but they do get paid, and occasionally, a moment of fame. 70th. Train conductor for a ghost tour. In some cities, train conductors guide spooky, ghost-themed train rides through historically haunted areas. They narrate chilling tales while driving the train through eerie landscapes. It's a fun job if you love storytelling, history, and a good scare. 71st. Blood spatter analyst. These forensic experts are hired to analyze blood spatter patterns at crime scenes to help investigators piece together what happened. Blood spatter analysts are trained to examine everything from the size of drops to the angles at which they were splattered. It's a serious job in criminal investigations with a lot of responsibility. 72nd. Professional whack-a-mole player. In some cases, whack-a-mole has become more than just a game at arcades. People are hired to compete in whack-a-mole tournaments for fun and cash prizes. It requires quick reflexes and an enthusiasm for arcade games. 73rd, Velcro tester. Someone out there gets paid to rip Velcro apart over and over again. It's oddly satisfying, for about 5 minutes. 74th, golf course raker. Zen masters of the sand trap. These meticulous groundskeepers ensure every bunker is perfectly groomed and ready for its close-up. They're the artists of the golf course, creating swirling patterns in the sand with the precision of a surgeon. It's a quiet job, sure, but someone's got to keep those golfers from losing their balls and their minds. 75th, snake therapist. Some snake owners hire therapists to help them build a connection with their pet snakes. These professionals guide the owners on how to care for their slithering friends and how to bond with them. It may sound strange, but there's a demand for people who can connect with reptiles on an emotional level. What job shocked you the most so far? Let us know in the comments below. 76th, furniture tester. Some people sit on couches for a living, literally. Furniture testers sit, lounge, and lay on couches, chairs, and beds to assess their comfort and durability. They make sure that when you plop down on your new couch, you'll be sinking into luxury. A perfect job for those who love napping on the job. 77th, rock balancer. Rock balancing is an art form that involves stacking rocks in unique and visually stunning formations. Rock balancers are hired for outdoor events, team-building exercises, and even for creating calming rock sculptures in gardens and parks. 78th, train tamer. No, it's not a job to tame wild trains. Train tamers in the US are actually responsible for ensuring that trains on set for movies or TV shows look realistic and operate safely. They make sure the trains run smoothly for the camera crews, ensuring nothing goes wrong while filming those high-speed chases. 79th, funeral stylist. Funeral stylists are the ones who ensure that the deceased look presentable for their final resting place. They help style hair, adjust clothing, and sometimes even provide a final makeup touch-up. It's a sensitive job that requires empathy and an eye for detail. 80th, car plate blocker. In certain cities with congestion tolls or strict traffic rules, creative individuals offer services to block your car's license plate from traffic cameras using signs or objects. It's not exactly legal, but hey, it's an unconventional job that some folks take very seriously. 81st, trash can cleaner. In some neighborhoods, there's a business for cleaning trash cans. People hire these specialists to sanitize their garbage bins, so they're not left with smelly or gross containers. For those who don't mind getting dirty, it's a necessary and surprisingly profitable line of work. 82nd, cheese taster. Cheese lovers can find a niche career as professional cheese tasters. They test a variety of cheeses for texture, flavor, and overall quality. These professionals are hired by cheese producers, food critics, and even restaurants to ensure top-quality cheese selection. 83rd, scorpion milker. You read that right. There are people out there who milk scorpions for their venom, which is used in medicine for various treatments. The job requires serious skill and bravery, as scorpions can be dangerous. But for those with a steady hand, it can be highly rewarding. 84th, extreme couponer consultant. These pros teach others how to coupon so hard that grocery stores practically pay you to shop. It's ridiculous how much free stuff they can snag, like 50 bottles of ketchup, but no fries. 85th, personal shopper for celebrities. Personal shoppers for celebrities and high-profile clients help them pick out clothes, accessories, and even groceries. It's an exclusive job that allows you to rub shoulders with the rich and famous. If you have an eye for fashion and a keen sense of style. 86th, gravedigger. Gravediggers are employed to dig graves for funerals, ensuring that the process is respectful and efficient. It's a solemn job that requires physical strength and a great deal of sensitivity. 87th, parking attendant for unique vehicles. Some parking attendants specialize in high-end or rare vehicles, whether they're luxury cars, classic cars, or even motorcycles. They ensure that these vehicles are parked in the safest and most efficient way possible, often working in fancy establishments or exclusive events. 88th, sand dune surf instructor. In the US, particularly in desert areas, there's a growing trend of sand surfing. Sand dune surf instructors teach people how to ride the dunes on special boards, offering a unique twist on traditional surfing. 89th elevator music composer. Yes, people still listen to elevator music in waiting rooms, stores, and elevators. And behind those smooth, calming tunes is an elevator music composer. These professionals create instrumental, relaxing music that fills the background of daily life. It's the kind of job that lets you write music without needing a huge audience. 90th, professional zombie. Yep, being dead can actually pay the bills. Professional zombies shuffle, groan, and scare the living daylights out of people at haunted houses and zombie-themed runs. Bonus: no need for expensive makeup, just show up looking like you haven't slept in 3 days. 91st, professional daredevil. Some people make a living by performing stunts, like jumping out of planes or riding motorcycles through fiery hoops. These daredevils are hired by movie sets, events, or even circuses to perform high-risk stunts in exchange for cash. It's thrilling, dangerous, and not for the faint of heart. 92nd, ghostwriter for social media accounts. Celebrity ghostwriters don't just write books. They also craft social media posts for clients who don't have time to manage their own profiles. This job requires creativity, wit, and a deep understanding of what makes people click on posts. 93rd, nose job for dogs, canine plastic surgeon. Yes, there are plastic surgeons who specialize in enhancing or fixing the noses of dogs, whether it's for aesthetic reasons or to help with breathing problems. These niche jobs cater to pet owners who want the best for their furry friends, no matter how unusual the procedure might sound. 94th, professional ice cream sundae maker. Okay, this is basically the best job on the planet. Professional sundae makers get to create intricate, mouth-watering ice cream creations for parties, events, or photo shoots. If you've got a knack for dessert artistry and a love for ice cream, you'll be living the dream. 95th, scuba diving pizza delivery person. At an underwater hotel in Key Largo, Florida, pizza delivery involves a scuba suit. Guests order their meals, and a scuba diver delivers them in a watertight container. It's a quirky job that combines hospitality and adventure. Plus, the tips must be pretty good. 96. Sewage plant odor tester. Sewage treatment plants often hire testers to smell the air at various points during the sewage processing process. These professionals help ensure that odors are kept to a minimum and that treatment systems are working properly. It's certainly not a glamorous job, but it's crucial. 97th. Professional morning person. Morning people rejoice. Some companies hire morning people to attend events or promote products early in the day when the energy is high. These individuals help set the tone for events by being cheerful, energetic, and ready to jumpstart the day for others. 98th. Paint drying watcher. Forget what you think you know about boredom. These eagle-eyed observers are the guardians against paint imperfections. They watch paint dry with the intensity of a hawk eyeing its prey, searching for cracks, bubbles, and any other signs of weakness. They're the reason your walls look flawless. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Very, very slowly. 99th. Professional pogo stick jumper. Believe it or not, some people are paid to jump on pogo sticks professionally. These athletes perform tricks and stunts using pogo sticks at events, competitions, and even in commercials. The job requires a lot of balance, stamina, and, of course, pogo stick skills. 100th. Bearded dragon trainer. Some pet owners hire trainers to help them teach their bearded dragons specific behaviors. This niche job involves patience and a lot of understanding of reptilian behavior. The goal is to create a strong bond between the owner and their pet while providing mental stimulation for the dragon. 101st. Artificial snowmaker. In ski resorts, artificial snowmakers are responsible for ensuring that the slopes are always covered in fresh snow, even if the weather doesn't cooperate. These experts operate high-tech equipment that creates snow when needed, keeping the slopes ready for skiers and snowboarders all season long. Who knew jobs could get this weird? Which one surprised you the most? Or did we miss an even crazier one? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're into wild facts like these, hit subscribe and stick around. We've got plenty more where this came from.